Hey folks, welcome in the new series for C programming language. So in this series we are going to learn a whole concept about C programming language step by step. So without wasting of our time, let's continue with our this tutorial. So in this tutorial we'll see that what is C language. So it is a general purpose high level language that was originally developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972. It was originally first implemented on the DEC PDP-11 computer in 1972. It is also considered as the base for other programming languages like C++, C Sharp, and etc. That's why it is known as the mother language. Also, C has now become a widely used professional language because of some reasons I will tell you. So first reason is it is easy to learn. We can easily understand the syntax of C language. It is a structured language and it produces efficient programs which we can understand easily, and also it can handle low level activities. So that's why C becomes more popular in the modern era. Now in the fourth step we are going to see that C language can defined by these following ways. So first is a mother language, second is a system programming language, third is procedure oriented programming language, structured programming language, and mid-level programming language. So I will explain about these steps one by one. So first come to the mother language. So C language is considered as the mother language of all the programming languages because most of the compilers, JVMs, kernels, etc. are written in C language, and most of the programming language follow the syntax of C language. For example, we can say that C, C++, C Sharp, Java, etc. So it provides the core concept like the array, strings, functions, files, and links, etc. that are being used in the many languages, as I have already told the name of those languages like C++, Java, C Sharp, etc. So that's why C is known as the mother language of other programming language. So it is a base for other programming language. Now here C is a system programming language. So it is used to create a system software. So that's why C is a system programming language, because it can be used to do low level programming. For example, we can say that driver and kernel, and it is generally used to create a hardware devices, operating systems, drivers, kernels, etc. For example, Linux kernel is written in C programming language. So it can't be used internet programming like Java, .NET, PHP, etc. So here we can't use our C language. So this was about system programming language. After that, C as a procedural language, that means a procedure oriented programming language. So what is means of this? So it means that a procedure is known as a function. We have already learned these functions in many programming language, and also there is a method, routine, subroutine, etc. So a procedural programming language specifies a series of steps for the program to solve the problem. Also we can say the algorithm or rules to solve any programs. And also we have seen it in many mathematics that when we are going to solve any problem, there is some step which we use to solve any problem. So same procedure happens in this step procedure oriented programming language. So a procedural language breaks the program into functions, methods, or data structure, etc. So C is a procedural language in C, variables and functions prototypes must be declared before being used. So this was about a procedure oriented programming language. And after that we come to the structured programming language. So it is a little similar to the procedure oriented programming language. So a structured programming language is a subset of procedure oriented programming language. uh, it means that to break a program into parts or blocks so that it may be easy to understand. So it this step makes our C programs a little bit easy to understand, because if the program will be less or in a small part, then everyone can understand it, and also it will go through the mind very easily. And also in the C language we break the programs into part using functions. It makes the program easier to understand and we can modify it easily. After that the last step comes, that is mid-level programming language. So C is considered as a mid-level language because it supports the features of both low-level and high-level languages. I will tell you that what is low level and high level language, but before that, C language programs is converted into assembly code. It supports pointer arithmetics, that is low level, but it is a machine independent. We can say a feature of high level. So a low level means it is specific to one machine. That means machine dependent. So a low level will be depend on machine, and fast to run. It will run fast, but it is not easy to understand, so we can't easily understand the low level language. And a high level language is not specific to one machine. That means that it will be independent to the machine. That's why it is easy to understand. So this was the detailed descriptions about what is C language. Hope you all guys are now able to understand that what is really a C language is. So in the next tutorial we'll install our software for doing a C programming language. But for this tutorial, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.